there, I'm Lance.
I'm Jeremy.
And we are Hard to Master, where we take a look at games that are
hard to master.
And what are we taking a look at today?
Today we're taking a look at Wu Wei, Journey of the Changing Path by Grey Wolf Games. And so they sent us this copy to review, and we appreciate them sending us a copy to take a look at. Start off, the game is amazing. This is a abstract tactical strategy game where you will be there's different game modes, but in the base game mode you would move your student master around the board. We don't have it all set up just to make this a little bit quicker, since some of our videos are running a little long. Want to just get you to the meat and potatoes of the video and our thoughts on this game. But in the game, you're moving your student master around based on the boards that you have here. You will get different chi tokens, which come in these bags, nice plastic pieces. But you'll be collecting this chi, which will allow you to do maybe spirit animal actions to help get you across the board quicker, or maybe unblock you from a space that you were blocked at. And you're trying to basically move your student around to all the different colors. I can't think of what the name is, but the different masters or other places, because they're all going to be on the board. And once you go to each one, you're going to get this animal card, and this animal card has a bonus that you can use one time, but you do have to spend the chi to use it. And after you've went to every master, you're going to meet up with or you're going to start moving the actual master of your color and trying to get both your student and your master back here in the center tile. You can be blocked, and if you're blocked, it's really bad because you'll lose a spirit.
Sets you back
you'll
quite
lose an animal card, and then the game can continue to get more advanced from there. So you can also go into a game mode where you're able to move both of the characters that you have, your master and your student. But it's all dependent on the yin and the yang wooden pieces here. And if they're in balance like they are now, you can move either character. You can even split your movement. But if it's where the tiles are both on the white side, well, you can only use the die that has the white icon on it. If it's on both tiles are on the black side, well, you can only move the master that has the black, or the dice that has the black symbols. Yeah. And so you don't roll the die. They're there for just to show you which is a master would, I believe, be the plus sign, and then the minus side is a student. It does have your different icons to differentiate, which they didn't have to do. Like I said, the production of this game is amazing.
Yeah, let me talk about that real quick, because the production on this is very nice. These are nice wooden pieces. The quality of these wooden tiles is very. I mean, you don't see this in hardly any games, because more often than not the tiles are just going to be cardboard. Now these are chipboard tiles. The bigger ones
thick,
are.
Though.
They are very thick, yes, and the artwork on it is really nice. I enjoy the artwork for these tiles, but these nice chunky wooden tile pieces that go in between these different. The bigger tiles, it's high quality here. You're gonna get good pieces that are durable. The other components, the little student, they could have just done meeples or cardboard standees, but doing these nice blocky, chunky plastic cube and D4 dice and D6 dice. It's pretty nice. I really enjoy that. I like the colors too, as they kind of pop and stand out with the different scheme on the board. It looks really cool. I enjoy that. The dual layer of the board. Yeah.
I mean,
really
every chi token bag is a different screen printing on both sides too, not just one side. I mean, everything about the game is produced in a way that you would want a game. If you're a collector or you like to deluxify, I don't know if that's trademarked anymore since. But if you like to upgrade your games, or you like games that are upgraded, this is, I mean, they did an amazing job in the way that they did this.
Yeah.
I mean, they sent it, I'd seen a couple pictures on BGG, and then when it showed up, I was like, oh my goodness, this is amazing.
And we don't typically talk about
the
insert, but I mean, check this out. This insert it's got a spot for everything. And so this is one of the nicer inserts that we've come across. And the box itself is thick and durable, which I know we're making a big deal about some, non-gameplay issues, but when you're deep into gaming as we are, these are nice details to have in a game.
And you like to see companies that, I mean, they thought about every single thing. They didn't have to do a lot of the things they did to produce this game, but it just shows the passion that they had when making this game.
Yeah.
That not only did they come up with multiple different versions, we didn't even talk about the one versus all where somebody's the emperor, and changing the game way more and changing the gameplay aspect, that when you play it, it's going to give you more variation.
Yeah.
How the tiles come out gives you a lot of variation. But in addition to those things that they thought about how can we not skip any steps and make this, put pride. I mean, they have to have pride in the product that they created, because it is one of the I mean, it's just so well produced. So,
well, let's talk about the actual gameplay with this game. I'll go first and share my quick thoughts on Wu Wei as the game itself goes. I enjoy race games. It's one of my more favorite experiences when it comes to board gaming, because it oftentimes doesn't give you the board game just we're going to sit down and really strategically think it through. It's more of a quicker and let's move and go kind of experience, and I enjoy that. This is a strategic kind of race game, but it still has that little bit of franticness to it of, oh man, that guy just made a move and now he's one step closer to getting what he needs done. I got to figure out how I'm going to keep up with him or block him off. And I do enjoy that kind of back and forth experience. And when you have more people on the board, you get that even more to the nth degree. And so more people, I think, works better for this, because as is the case for a lot of racing games, you just want to have more competition at the table. As the base game goes, I feel it is a little straightforward. It's a little basic. You throw in some of the expansions and ways to kind of spice this game up and make it more complex. I think it does itself some favors. I think you're going to get a lot of replayability with the extra stuff in this game. As just the base game goes, it's fine to play 1 or 2, maybe 3 times, and then you'll want to start adding in that other stuff just so it doesn't get samey. But, I mean, abstract games, their nature, they're going to get samey. They're going to get to be a little repetitive because they just don't have the fluff or the experience as some of the other themier games have to them. So the fact that you do get a full experience with all those expansions added into it, I think it makes it a solid gaming experience.
I wouldn't say expansion. I think it's more of a
modular, maybe.
Yeah, modular variation. I'll say if you just want more of a just straight tactical experience, you're gonna probably play the base game. It's the beginner level, because it's basically tactics. You have a strategy, but it's very tactical. Whenever you play the next level up and these flip over, well, it's going to change your strategy quite a bit more. You have to strategize more. Yes, you can move both characters, but I mean, you could be limited on which one you're having to move. And I think then you have to think more ahead than when you're doing the base tactical experience. It will get a little bit longer when you play that. So the base games, it took us about 45 minutes easy.
Yeah.
And it's much more racy, I think, going. And then when you play the next one, it's more, how can I make sure that I can get there because these are making it much different.
Yeah.
We haven't done the Emperor mode. We've looked at it, read it. It does look like it's even more, and that would be why it's that advanced level. And then even for solo gamers, it looks like a mini campaign. If you're into solo, you might look it up on BGG and see, because there's different modes you play, and it looks like you play it through 3 rounds, or how the rulebook has it look, which means that even that has variations. So it's not like you're just playing the same solo experience. You're using the Emperor, I believe, and you're doing different things. If I soloed more, I'd be able to answer more of that. But I have kind of glanced through it and looked at it. It did seem interesting. But as far as the game itself, when we played, I enjoyed the racing element.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I was maybe more tactical and paying more attention to how I could block Lance, because I just kept throwing walls at him and trying to close him in. And again, if you can block someone and they can't move, well, guess what?
You get sent back. Yeah.
You get sent back. You may have this token out there where you've got to go and meet up with it before you can really continue. You lose that animal card. So it can feel nasty if
it does
you're
a
not,
little bit, yeah.
If you're not, and then even when you're changing these boards, because as you take actions on the board and you're making these moves, these trackers are moving along this board and dictating, well, if it's on this red one, you can only use red chi that time. So if you don't have red chi tokens, you're not going to be able to do that, as much as you maybe want to.
There's definitely, I wouldn't say there's a lot, and this isn't a take that kind of game, but there definitely is, it's in there. Some take that in that. And so if you're somebody that's like very much, I don't like take that, I don't like player interaction, this might not be the best game for you. But the thing is with abstract, with tactical games, you're almost always going to have that. So checkers. If you're watching this video, you're probably okay with that.
You might think checkers or Chinese checkers or chess. Those are not take that games, but if I jump you, I'd take that from you. It's built in abstract games. So you're going to want to know that going in. Like I said, it can be very tactical. If you want to win and you go tactical, you have a better chance. I mean, that's ultimately what you want to do, so you can block someone, get your animal cards, get your master, and have everybody meet back in the middle and have a graduation celebration. I don't know. But you want to do that. You don't want to, just skate around trying not to get attacked. That's not what it is. It's not you take that, but if you want to win, your strategy needs to have tactical aspects built into your strategy.
I think that one really good thing about this game is that there are different avenues that you can make that happen. The roadblocks for your opponents. Like Jeremy was saying, you can build walls out here and force them to not be able to move, or to move where you want them to move. You can also change the chi. You can change what is the currency for that round, essentially.
And you bid for first player.
And yes.
Lance never wanted to be first player.
That was a huge mistake.
Never bid for it.
Make sure you get to be first player.
And if it doesn't change, you're it. So if they don't want to spend 1 chi or 2 chi, guess what? I'm going to, you'll be first player. So there's several
ways you can change. There's agency with this. You have an effect on how the game plays out. It's not just a matter of making the best tactical move each turn, but there's also the layers of, well, I need to change the paradigm here and really make Jeremy have to play from behind or play in a different manner than how he's been playing. You can make that happen with this game, and so I do appreciate that with this. It's fun thinking through that and trying to find the best avenue for your turns.
Yeah, like we said, other abstract games, you want to think, a couple moves ahead, think about where they may move. It's not easy to block somebody in. You do have to want to. I mean, I don't see I mean, it didn't happen with us. I don't see an accidental blocking happening.
No. Yeah.
Like every time I blocked you or attempted to block you, it was intentional. There's an intention behind it. And if you're planning for that strategy and that tactical aspect of, I need to block them in, you may try and they may not be blocked in right away. But if you keep, you get that wall set up, they're limited and a little bit closer because you're on the other side of the board. They don't have the chi to use to teleport to a certain spot because of an animal card. Eventually it can get there and you can make that happen. You're not going to tactically probably block people enough that they lose 5 animal cards or 4 animal cards. I mean,
no.
I'd say you may block somebody 1 or 2 times before somebody wins.
Yeah.
But it does take build up to do that, and it takes intention to do it. So you could probably play this without blocking people and without intentionally doing that. I don't know if it would be for me. That wouldn't be fun because I think that's part of the race. Anytime I'm in a race game, what can I do to slow you down?
Yeah.
That's what you have to do.
And I do think this is a game that can make you feel smart. It can reward you when you are able to do that and you are able to slow your opponents down because you feel like...
You saying not smelt fart. I felt smart. Is that I felt? Yeah. It's been a long day. I felt smart playing this game.
I'm saying this game can make you feel smart even if you're not that smart.
Very smart. And I am smart. I'm just really tired.
But guys, this has got some definite pluses to it. It's one that I think is just an absolute beauty to see out on the table. It's beautiful to have on your shelf too. So lots to like about this one. I would recommend checking it out, especially if you are an abstract, tactical type of gaming fan. And if you like race games as well, this is going to be something that is going to be right up your alley. So definitely go check it out.
Yep. I mean, Grey Wolf Games has it on their site. I don't know where else it's sold, but...
we'll make sure to include their link down below so you guys can check that out. So
you'll get your money's worth as far as component-wise. And then, like I said, there's several different modes, 3 main modes, and then you do have the solo modes if you're a solo gamer or even just wanting to check it out.
Lots of bang for your buck with this one. So that is Wu Wei. It is from Grey Wolf Games, and it is a nice one to look at, so definitely go check it out. Leave some comments down below. Let us know what you think of this game. If you like this video, please hit that like button, the thumbs up button, and hit the subscribe and bell buttons to be notified of all of our new great content.
Bell bottoms?
No.
Oh, bell
button. I'm Lance.
I'm Jeremy.
And we are Hard to Master, where we take a look at games that are hard to master. We'll catch you next time.
See ya.